I had to like travel to Baguio for the shoots. All they need to do is like point and pick a model they want to shoot with. That is not a good experience for someone who's just starting. I was just having this feeling of insecurity.
It's Penelope. Welcome to my YouTube channel.
Ignore that. Hi guys, welcome back to my So I feel like vlogging today. I don't even know if this video will make it to YouTube. My sister is feeling very excited because she's been wanting me to take my YouTube very seriously for a very long time now, but I've been on and off. But yeah, we're vlogging today. I'm not lazy, it's just, you know, other priorities. But oh my god, it feels weird to vlog again. She's making beans, and yeah, hopefully when I'm back food will be ready. I'll just eat a very quick breakfast before leaving. Maybe I will make this. The last video I posted on YouTube, I said I was gonna tell you a story of how my first photo shoot went as a model. Just got back from the gym. I said the next video I will be posting will be me telling the story of my very first photo shoot as a model. But yeah, I just don't want to do it like a sit down video talk. I feel like it's a bit boring to just watch someone sitting and talking. I will be vlogging while telling the story, like in between the vlogs. I just came to grab my lunch while we talk because I mean, man is hungry. My very first photo shoot experience wasn't very, you know, it wasn't the best experience, honestly. It was my very first official shoot. There were times I was just having this feeling of insecurity, and in between the shoots, I wasn't really very confident in myself. It affected my performance in general. And I remember I was there with models who were like very much experienced, and I just happened to be the only one who's looking lost and I don't know what I was doing. I was just trying to like push myself into being comfortable shooting in front of the camera. And the person I was paired with, because I was paired with a model for my like the first part of the shoot, the person I was paired with wasn't even helping matters. The feeling wasn't good. So I had to like travel to Baguio for the shoots. It was not a paid photo shoot. A group of photographers were having an event. Will I call it an event or something? It was just like, you know, a photo shoot section where there are lots of photographers who will be coming there to shoot other models that will be present. So I was invited to be part of it. So you can imagine in a space where there are lots of models, then there are lots of photographers as well. So all they need to do is like point and pick a model they want to shoot with. So you need to be able to like, you know, look attractive to attract them just so they can get you to be the model they will shoot. That is not a good experience for someone who's just starting, because you're just feeling like you have to impress someone. You have to impress a photographer to be able to choose you to be their model. And I just stood there watching other people. I just stood looking like, okay, when is someone gonna choose me finally? Well, finally, a photographer noticed me and he chose me to be his model. Apparently that guy ended up being one of my best friends in the Philippines. This guy noticed me and he was like, hey, can we do something? So yeah, I was like, okay. And then I went in front of the camera. I froze. I couldn't do anything. I mean, I was doing something, but they were like obviously very awkward poses because this is not something I've done professionally. Normally, you know, photo shoots for me are just, okay, go to the studio. But this time around, you're trying to impress, you're trying to stand out. So it was kind of a lot of pressure on me. and I just stood there so confused, so disorganized. My thoughts were not together. I had so much things going on, and I can feel and I can notice that my manager is already noticing that my mind was somewhere else. And you know, it's not his fault, right? It's not his fault. I'm not trying to blame anybody for it. He was actually very supportive. Okay, my food is ready. He was shooting and my manager was on the other side trying to encourage me. I mean, he did his part, right? He was trying to encourage me, and I just wasn't feeling it, you get? I just wasn't feeling it. I was not in that space yet where I can take a lot of pressure, because at that point I'm feeling like there are lots of models here. Everybody seems better than myself, you know? When you just at a point where you're losing so much self-confidence. I was just at that point. And being that it's my first time, I didn't do my best. I feel like I could have done more. It's okay not to be doing so great at first, because even the best models at some point were not the best. They started from somewhere. Consistency and hard work is going to take you a long way. So yeah, it's okay for you not to know what you're doing at first. You will always figure it out. I mean, look at me today. The camera is my best space. I'm that confident right now. But before I got here, remember there was a time I couldn't, because I didn't believe in myself that much. Hey loves. Definitely ending this video today because I mean the story is coming to an end. So yeah, I am trying to improve my content. So like, I don't want to be doing more sit down videos because I think they're actually very boring. That's why I feel like, you know, it's better for me to be like vlogging and telling the story at the same time. The most important thing is that I give you great content, and that's like what matters to me right now. I just forgot I didn't talk about my makeup section before the actual photo shoot. So my manager was the one who did my makeup because he's a professional makeup artist. And it was so beautiful. I mean, that's like my favorite part of the shoot. During my makeup section, I was kind of like excited. I was really excited to do this because after the makeup, I looked at myself. I was feeling really pretty. I was feeling very beautiful. The whole tension started when I actually got to the venue for the shoot. That was when like things started hitting on me, and I'm feeling like, okay, am I really gonna do this? Can I do this? Can I deliver? But you know, my whole makeup section was a beautiful moment, and my manager made it very easy for me. So yeah, I wouldn't fail to acknowledge that part. The photographer also picked me. Well, this time around, I was beginning to ease my tension. I literally just allowed myself to communicate with my environment and communicate with people who wanted to communicate with me as well. I think I ended up shooting with just 3 photographers for the day. It's not the best experience, but it's also not the worst. It was a learning space for me. It was a time for me to realize a lot about myself. It was a time for me to understand that I needed to work on my self-confidence, because what carries a model is not just your talent. If you have the talent and you're not confident enough to share it and to show it, then it's totally useless. All I'm saying basically is that if you are an upcoming model and you've not figured it out yet, and you are not in that space where you feel like you're doing your best, it's okay. It's okay because you're going to learn. It's okay because you're going to grow. Only if you allow yourself to grow. At the end of the day, I didn't have the worst experience because I have a manager who's very supportive and co-models who are also very supportive. So it wasn't entirely a bad experience. It was just what I consider a learning experience. So when I say my experience was not like a very good experience, it's not because of anyone. It's not because of the models who were there. It's not because of the photographers as well. It was because of me. So my experience was not good enough because I was the person who pulled myself down. I was the person who wasn't confident enough. I was the person who didn't believe much in my abilities. So it's all on me. Everything that happened to me that day totally my responsibility. I'm glad it happened because I learned a lot from it, and I grew and I developed myself, and here I am. And the good news too remains that I got a couple of pictures that are quite beautiful. So yeah, at the end of the day, I did it. Even though I didn't know what I was doing, but I did it. So if you're yet to figure it out, it's okay. You can do it as well.